Don't look, Roger. Look at the road. Look at the road.
I would recommend looking at the road, yep.
What a view. Oh, and the squiggly lines just keep on coming. The hits just keep on coming. Look at your GPS whenever you get in the straightaway.
That is amazing. Yeah, I'm liking this road.
The motors seem to be doing okay.
That's good. Especially on a road like this.
If I just quit scaring the hell out of myself, I'd be all right. All right, folks. 8:38 in the morning. Back on the bikes. And we're going to go search for some motorcycle parts. And continue our day so the adventure continues. What do you think there, Patrick?
I think Section 4 is calling our name. Ready.
Ready. I'm looking forward to that horn school, the old turn of the century little schoolhouse. Seen some videos and seen some posts on social media where people had met the owners and the older lady that runs the place and shows off what she's got there with the old school and the history there. It's kind of looking forward to seeing that. But man, oh man, another day of spectacular weather.
Knock on wood.
About polycarbonate plastic and whatever the hell this helmet's made out of.
Right.
Can't hit my head yet, so. But, oh yeah, beautiful little town of Moorfield, West Virginia. Small town. Not a lot going on yesterday evening, Sunday evening, but
that was okay.
Stayed in the hotel there and enjoyed sleeping in a bed I didn't have to deflate and roll up.
Or inflate in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I did have to do that the first 2 nights. Inflate it, but yeah, the adventure continues.
Yes, it does.
All right. And we're in the city. Hey, we in the little mountains of western North Carolina?
It does look similar, doesn't it?
Indeed. Let's run back over to Petersburg and see what this little motorcycle shop has to offer.
And cross our fingers.
And cross the fingers. We'll get back at it after a while, but Section 4 in front of us. All right, guys, about in the shop today. It's November 5th, I believe it is. First day of the time change. By now you've seen the first, all right, boy, down. This is Woodrow. You've seen the first couple of videos from the MABDR trip. Well, I kind of wanted to get on here and do kind of a review and let you know that we only made it through Section 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And once we got to Section 3, we discovered a few minor problems with Patrick's motorcycle, motor ramblings. And there was a few other factors in why we bailed on the trip so early. But this was my second, if you will, failed attempt at the MABDR. It's okay. There's always another time, another trip. But this Mid-Atlantic backcountry discovery route is an incredible ride. In the fall, I don't know if I'm going to be able to wait again to attempt it again, to wait until the fall to do it, of course, because it was astounding. And the beauty of the fall foliage beginning to change. I really like this route. Yeah, it would be nice to have more of the off-road or gravel Forest Service roads, but they nailed it with this route. I really enjoy it. Kind of throwing together some ideas for what I'm going to do in 2024. Kind of looking at part of a route I discovered recently called the GOAT. Greater Ohio Adventure Trail. And really thinking about including part of that going north and then cutting across to the PA BDRX and then coming down the Mid-Atlantic Backcountry Discovery Route. Would make a much longer trip, do it all in a couple of weeks, but we'll just have to see how that works out. It's where I'm thinking about doing now. But you know how it is at silly season, what I call silly season, when you start planning for next year. We have some, where I live at, I'm fortunate that we have some warmer weather still left in November and part of December. So I'll be able to ride and do some day stuff. Got a couple of days off coming up right here near the Veterans Day holiday, and so kind of out here in the shop now, kind of picking out and packing stuff, getting the luggage kind of ready. You know, the fun part of a pre-trip, packing and getting everything lined up for what we want to take. But the MABDR hasn't defeated me. Yes, it's been 2 attempts, but that's all right. I'm going to keep going until I make it, so it's okay. But we did have a few minor problems, and we did sections 1 and 2 and sections 3, ending there in Moorfield, and I cannot wait to get back. Probably going to get together with Patrick sometime soon and try to put together a video, let him explain to you what was going on. Very minor problems with his motorcycle, but there was some other factors involved there. But we're home, everything was good, but there won't be a section 4 in this MABDR Let's Try It Again series. So sorry about that. Let's go find Woodrow right now. Hey Patrick, where are we at?
We are at the Walnut Creek County Park here near Woodfin, North Carolina, along the French Broad River. And we're here to do just a slight recap of why we cut our MABDR video short. I got a phone call the night before we were supposed to leave, and my wife told me that our water heater was leaking and she was very worried about it. So she actually shut the water heater off. I didn't like that. You know, they were going to have cold water. This was Monday. I wasn't planning on getting done with the MABDR and going home until Saturday, Sunday. I didn't like the idea they were going to have cold water the whole time, but hey, that's what she wanted to do. It was okay. Well, then Monday morning we discovered that I needed rear brake pads. And it turned out that getting those rear brake pads was a lot more difficult than we had originally thought. It took us quite a while, I can't even remember exactly how long, almost 2 hours to actually locate brake pads, and then we had to ride an hour to go get them. Now it only took us a few minutes to put them on, but we ended up doing that. Well, in the process we discovered that my rear rotor was kind of beat up. It was grooved really deeply. So between the two different things that went on, Roger and I stopped for lunch and we had a very in-depth conversation, and he kind of convinced me that I'd be kind of silly to not go home with the bad brake rotor and with the water heater being off. You know, if I didn't go home, my wife, my son, they would have been extremely upset with me to have cold water for all those days, even though they didn't say that that was a problem. I decided that with the brake rotor the way it was, I'd just go ahead and go home, take care of the water heater, take care of the brake rotor. But I wanted Roger to continue on the trip. Wasn't going to happen. He was not going to let me ride home with the brake rotor the way it was, just in case something were to happen. Yeah, he didn't want me to be solo. So the MABDR was done. We're going to try again sometime very soon. We may have to wait till next October, but it's killing us to wait that long. So that's why we went home.
Well, that was fun.
That it was. Oh my gosh. Do we have to come back this way?
We don't. Yeah, we do. Yeah, matter of fact, we sure do. I started to say, no, we don't got to come back this way. Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. That is the right answer. Well,
once again, I'm just going to leave it with, wow. All I can say about the MABDR is the folks with the BDR and Ride BDR done a phenomenal job putting this route together. I can't imagine putting together a 1,000-mile route. Neither one of us has had any success with routing.
Not at all.
Oh, go back in time and you can see our video of us going loops of Chattanooga.
Because I don't know how to follow a GPS.
But we did have a great trip on the BDR, and hopefully we'll explore some more of them in the future.
Sounds like a great plan to me. Colorado's screaming our name, isn't it?
For years.
So BDRX.
Well, let's go ride.
Let's go ride.
All right. After this one, I'm going left lane.
Good.
And I'm rolling. Rolling.
Here we go.
I knew there was a reason why I put this tall windshield on. See? Rabbit is wise.
Rabbit is wise, rabbit is cute.